Hey guys, namaste. I hope you are well. Now, karma does not exist in the 5D. Okay, I want to talk about karma in this video. There is no cause and effect in the 5D. Cause and effect is one of the principles of Hermeticism, right? But it doesn't apply in the 5D, right? Let's talk about that. In the 5D, there is only perfect creations. There is only love. Everything is divine. So if someone has caused you pain in this realm, right, in the 3D earth, if people have betrayed you, and they have, like we've all had if you follow this channel, if you're a starseed, you've endured these attacks. So people have betrayed you, stolen from you, right, abused you, manipulated you, right? This is your rite of passage as a starseed. So, from my perspective, which is a 5D perspective, I'm grateful for all of those attacks. I've been betrayed, stolen from, abused, manipulated. I've been all these things, but they've all been blessings, absolute blessings. They've been rites of passage that have initiated me into higher levels of consciousness, and they are doing the same for you. But for some of you, you still feel some kind of way about these past attacks. You feel a bit angry, hurt, sad, etc. You're still purging these energies, these low frequency energies from your energy field. You're still in the process. Maybe you've processed quite a lot, but there's maybe still a few little threads that are just hanging on, right? Anchor yourself in the 5D perspective, right? And you'll perceive the situation clearly, okay? So if you're still feeling like some kind of way about being betrayed or hurt or manipulated or abused, right? If you're still feeling a bit of that energy, just anchor yourself in the 5D perspective, right? And you'll perceive the situation clearly. It's your ego that wants to label what happened to you as bad, and your ego demands karma and it demands justice, right? The ego's a crazy motherfucker, guys. The ego's like, we need justice, we need karma, and it wants to inflict and become involved in the karmic process, right? Don't fall for that trap. That is a path of deep suffering. Stay away from that ego trap. I went down that path, guys, so I could do this video so that you don't have to. I suffered so that you don't have to, right? Please pay attention, right? I don't want to have to watch you suffer too. Honestly, this is why I do these videos, because I'm so sensitive. I feel everyone's pain, and so it's like I have to do these videos to help, or not to help, but just so that you can avoid any unnecessary suffering, because I'm going to feel it. If you're out there suffering, I'm going to feel it, because I feel everything. That's why I do these videos. So please don't suffer unnecessarily. Just don't do it for me, right? So it's your ego that demands karma and demands justice. Our silly little fragmented, traumatized ego. Put that thing in its place, right? Stop letting that ego run your life, right? Have a stern word to your ego with love, but let that thing know where it belongs, right? And tell it to just blend in and stop trying to run the show, run your life, right? That is not the role of your ego. Your higher self and your inner child are leading the way now, right? It's high frequency only. Be kind to the ego. The ego can come to the party. Just tell the ego to pull its head in and just blend in, right? And tell the ego that if it doesn't blend in, if it tries that shit again, right, it will be put in its place, right? It will, with love, and Anyway, so many ego traps. Just be mindful, guys. Be careful. I'm trying to help you in these videos. And hopefully I'm entertaining you. Anyway, but like I just want to let you know, I'm not downplaying the level of injustice that you experienced, that your character experienced, right? That shit was fucked up, right? Absolutely. And you got fucked over badly by some people who behaved in very evil ways, right? That shit happened, right? I'm not downplaying that, right? You went through that experience and it was fucked up, right? And it fucked up your character. It traumatized your ego. It did. So we've got to heal the ego and be kind to it, but we've got to also let it know sternly that, like, it's not running the show anymore, okay? You get to a point where you have to be stern and firm with your ego and let it know and put it in its place, right? All with love. We love our ego. We embrace it. But no, it's not running our life anymore, guys. Okay? So from the 5D perspective, your higher self sees all truths. That's really all you have to do, is just anchor yourself in the 5D perspective. All was created to serve you, right? To help you ascend, to help you become a true master of yourself, right? All of this, when you were betrayed, stolen from, abused, manipulated, controlled, right? Treated like a doormat, that was all there to help you ascend, to help you become a true master of yourself, right? So you can be grateful for all those experiences, right? Yeah, this is what you're becoming. This is about self-mastery, guys. Make no mistake. This is self-mastery. This is the journey of self-mastery. And when we anchor ourselves in the 5D level of consciousness, we can let go of karma. We don't need to harbor any attachment to karmic consequences or, of others, right? It's just all good. We just are in faith. We just are with ourselves. We know who we are, and that's it. Those who choose to stay in the low frequencies of the three-dimensional earth will experience their own karma. So if there's others, right, there's other people, like family or friends of yours in the past, they've hurt you, betrayed you, they've done some evil doing. There's been some evil doings, right, by people in the past around. Like, if that's been the case, right, if they choose to stay where they are, right, in the three-dimensional earth, then they're going to experience the principle of cause and effect. They're going to experience the karmic consequences of those evil doings, right? If they have stolen from you, then the divine will take from them. It will, it's the universal principle, what goes around comes around. So that's going to happen. That is the laws of karma in the three-dimensional earth, right? But you don't need to get caught up in it. These others are other versions of you, other aspects of your consciousness. It's you going through that in another form, right? So we don't need to get too caught up in the karma, and we can just trust that the divine facilitates karma in divine ways, divine timing, and that's all perfect. So you don't need to get caught up in it. And the other thing is, right, if we love these people that have hurt us, often starseeds we're beings of love. We love everyone and everything, right? And especially when you anchor yourself in the 5D perspective, right? We love everyone because we just emanate that frequency. It's just who we are. It's who we all are, but most of us have forgotten. But the starseeds, right, are on this journey of deep remembering. And so you are remembering, you have remembered that is your true essence, love, right? So you love these people, right? Even though they've hurt you really badly and fucked up your whole life, you still love them. It's an amazing thing. It's such a beautiful thing. And you can, what you're choosing to do, right, is walk with these people through the flames of hell. There's going to be people from your past who have hurt you, who are going to have to deal with the karmic consequences of their evil doings. And they're going to have to walk through the hell realms because that's their journey. But you are going to choose to walk with them through the flames of hell. And that's a very beautiful thing. So we get to be a guiding light for the people that we love. Right? It's all a choice. You don't have to. You can choose. Like, if you really love someone, though, you're going to walk through the flames of hell with them. You're going to be there for them in every moment that you can. To just be emotional support, energetic support, spiritual support, even if you're not physically with them. Energetically, spiritually, metaphysically, you are always with them. And you will be holding that sacred space for them to go through their rite of passage, their initiation, right? Because they're on their perfect journey of ascension and merging back with the divine and moving up in high levels of consciousness, right? Everyone's on their own perfect journey. And we can illuminate the path for them. We can illuminate the path for them. We can't walk it for them, right? They have to walk the path, but we can walk it with them. It's beautiful, right? It's literally like, it is the most beautiful thing ever that we get to do this. Like, I don't think it gets more beautiful than that when you love someone so much that you will consciously walk through the flames of their hell realm that they've created for themselves. You will be there with them as a guiding light, as a beacon, guiding them towards or leading them towards their freedom and liberation, right? The end of their suffering. You know, as starseeds, you know, we're very sensitive. We feel everything. And we desire to create peace on earth. So that's what this process is. So it to me, it just doesn't get more beautiful than that. It is, from my perspective, it's one of the most beautiful things that we get to experience, if not the most beautiful thing. So I hope that helps. Namaste. I love you. Have a blessed week. And I'll catch up with you in the next video.